welcome back to my channel. It's been a good week or two since I've actually sat down and made a pregnancy update. Things have just been so busy, not so much in terms of baby and things at home, just I've been so busy with university. I've had so many assessments that were just jam-packed into the end of September and the end of August, so I've just been trying to get those out so that I can obviously focus on my clinical placement and not have to worry about assessments when I do go out on placement. So this week I'm going to be doing my 22 weeks, my 23 weeks, and I'm going to basically touch base on my 24 weeks so that we are finally going to be up to date with everything that's been happening, and from next week I can actually, as I'm entering a new week, update you on that week. So yeah, 22 weeks was again such a really good week. I have nothing to complain about in that week. I was feeling so good. I didn't have any new symptoms. I was just feeling like my old self. I had all this energy. I just felt like I was glowing, and my hair has just been really good. My nails have been so strong, and I still was enjoying being pregnant, and your baby was just doing so well as well. The kicks started becoming more frequent and they were a lot stronger at my 22 weeks. It's amazing how they've changed from bubbles to actual movements now of baby, either kicking or stretching, or even honestly sometimes it feels like rolling over. So 22 weeks, baby was 500 grams, and my app said that if born early there was a good chance of survival, which is definitely good to know. And it basically just said that baby was going to go through a massive growth spurt over the next few weeks. The cerebrum that's responsible for memory and motor skills and intellect was preparing to conduct communication between the cells, which is fascinating. Rapid eye movements were beginning to occur. The hair on the baby's body was beginning to darken, and the skin was also getting some pigment. The bones and organs are still visible through the skin though, but obviously as baby progresses this will change. Baby was just shy of a ruler in size at 22 weeks. Baby, so between 22 and 23, baby was the size of an eggplant, which is about 28 to 30 centimeters. Now at 23 weeks, what did it say? So baby's hair color was beginning to change, and between me and my husband, we both had blonde hair when we were born, and now we have dark hair. So it will be interesting to see what baby's hair color will be. It said the lungs were starting to develop and preparing for the first breaths. It said that loud noises would startle baby, and it said that the space in my uterus is reducing, so baby is definitely going to be felt more. Are you having a bad dream? Hey? Having a bad dream? So at 23 weeks, baby was 30 centimeters and weighing 600 grams. So definitely getting so much bigger. And at 24 weeks, baby has gained another 60 grams and is almost 35 centimeters. So it says that it's the same size as a pawpaw. and now that's South African. So in Australia, or what most people would be calling it, is a papaya. So that is how big baby is. At 24 weeks, it said that the spine had 1,000 ligaments, 150 joints, and 33 vertebrae. The blood vessels are busy developing inside the lungs, and the nostrils are beginning to open, and the baby has now fully developed hands, and loud noises again are going to startle the baby. The skin has now changed from translucent to more opaque, so the organs and the blood vessels are slowly going to become less visible. The cerebral cortex, which is responsible for your emotions, your reasoning, your planning, and ability to solve problems, is now the most prominent part of baby's brain at the moment. And so this is what baby looked like in my app. Just so much bigger. And wow, I think after 22 weeks things have just progressed so much more. So firstly, baby is moving crazy amounts. I am just so fascinated and just so in love with feeling baby that when baby hasn't moved, I get a little bit paranoid, and I'm like, okay, you can move now, I just want to know that you're okay. So the movements are just so much more prominent now, and I can definitely distinguish them from gas to movements now. On Monday last week, we had a road show up in Perth, and they had the presentation, and when it started up, it was this loud music bang, and baby got such a fright, and I could feel it. He or she is slowly starting to move up, obviously, and I'm starting to feel little kicks in my ribs. Especially yesterday at gym, I was sitting down and I got a little nudge, and I was like, oh, it's not sore at the moment, which is great, but it's definitely like, oh my gosh, wow, okay, that was a strong one. And yeah, I think that's one of the most exciting things, is just feeling baby so much more. And even now at night, I can find the heartbeat so much quicker and a lot easier than I was able to over the previous weeks, which is really exciting. I am just so in love with the whole experience. I'm pretty sure people, or even some pregnant women, are probably despising me because I've just had such a good pregnancy, and I've just been so grateful that it's been such a positive experience. And for my first pregnancy, I'm pretty sure that's really great, that it's just been so good. In my 23 weeks, thinking back, I still felt really good. I'm definitely feeling it in my tummy. I'm definitely getting heavier in this area, and it is a bit difficult to do a lot of things like getting out of bed. I keep saying I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to 30 weeks or when I get to 40 weeks, because if I wouldn't say struggling, but finding it difficult now, I am going to struggle when I get to the end of the finish line. I've been getting up at random hours in the morning to go to the toilet, and I just can't help it anymore. Around about 2 o'clock, even sometimes 1 o'clock. I haven't been sleeping well for the past week or so, which sucks because I really enjoy my sleep. I guess baby's preparing me for it. I've really struggled to just have a full night's sleep, not having to wake up. I'm always tossing and turning, and yeah, I think it's just, one of the main reasons why I'm currently feeling a bit fluey or a bit sick. I also attribute it to a girl who was driving up with us on Monday, and she's made me sick. I have had my flu shot, so I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be an intense flu. I do think I just feel a bit run down at the moment. That's why my voice sounds a bit different. I've got a bit of blocked nose and postnasal drip, and I just feel it all like a congestion in my face at the moment, which is not good. So I'm not feeling my best this week. I am just really tired at the moment. I feel exhausted, obviously not sleeping, so definitely because of that. Last week I all of a sudden got a really stabbing, shooting pain in my right side, and every time I would look it up or query it, it says that it's round ligament pain. It almost feels like a stitch, and it doesn't go away. It didn't go away the whole day. I kind of had to suffer through it. So it's probably not a good idea to go on Instagram, because I saw a girl's scan, and when I went in, it was a story about a girl who had said pain in the pelvic area. It went away after 2 days, and then all of a sudden she wasn't feeling baby move. Turns out the baby passed away, and all of these thoughts were just going through my head. And I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell's going on? I phoned my midwife, and she said, no, it's nothing too serious. It is my round ligament pain, because my uterus is growing so much at the moment, and that there's a lot going on. My body is just trying to expand and adapt to that change. I've noticed that if I stretch too quickly, or if I sneeze or I cough, I definitely feel it. And baby was so quiet that day that I was feeling those pains. I was definitely beginning to worry, which obviously doesn't help. And today I have been going through it again, and I'm just driving myself mad, and I know that I shouldn't, because last night when I went to bed I had those exact pains, and it's always on my right side. And I wouldn't say it's unbearable, it's just uncomfortable, and I noticed that it's there. And baby was moving fine, and this morning baby was moving, and then I got to university and baby wasn't moving when I was in class, when baby is usually moving. So I started to worry, and I know that I shouldn't. First babies are definitely interesting. Not knowing what to expect is definitely hard. And yeah, I got home now, baby's moving so much, found the heartbeat, so nothing to worry about. I also see my midwife on Thursday just for a 24-week checkup, because we don't have any more scans, which is so sad, but I'm so excited. We have our scan on the 3rd of October. I am counting down the days for when we get to see baby again. Oh, I can't wait to see what baby's gonna look like, and just see baby moving, and possibly when I'm having the scan, as baby's moving, I'm gonna be feeling the movement. So very exciting. My husband has yet to properly feel the baby move, and I think it's because of my anterior placenta that he's struggled. But yeah, still waiting for that special moment for him. So I know it's blurred, but my board says 16 weeks until baby is here. We are 24 weeks. We're at the viability stage, which is so exciting. But this weekend is a very special weekend. My husband and I have booked a little trip away to Albany, which is about 3-4 hours away from where we live down south. It's near the beaches, and it's just a little getaway for us. It's probably going to be the only time that we're going to actually get away, just the two of us, before baby comes, because so much is going to happen after October, November. It just gets so hectic towards the end of the year that there'll just be no time, and then baby's here. So really looking forward to the alone time. Obviously we live with my family, so we seldom get time, just the two of us. So I'm really looking forward to that. We leave on Friday morning and we'll be gone for the weekend and only get back Monday afternoon. So a nice long weekend away. I am just hoping for good weather. It's been a bit rainy, and just to get out a little bit. So very excited for that. Hopefully next week when we catch up, I'll be feeling better, and that this flu-y stage that I'm going through at the moment is gone, and that I will be able to update you about the midwife appointment and counting down the days for the scan. So looking forward to that. And what else? Yeah, so other than that, we are both doing really well. I'm still so happy, still so grateful to be carrying a baby. As you can see, I'm counting down the weeks. Just can't wait to meet baby. I know though I will be super sad to not feel baby kick, but still a while to go. Although baby is closer than further away, which is exciting and also scary at the same time. So yeah, I think that's all for this week. I know that this video is a little bit long, but fitting 3 weeks in just makes it a little bit more exciting, and that it's not so boring. I will see you guys next week. Bye.